Greetings, good people, and welcome to another message, lesson, blessing, connection on our road of victory. Today's topic stems from another inquiry, this one from South Florida, and the question is regarding what do you do when you've been through something and others around you won't allow you to move on, won't allow you to forget where you come from as it is or what you've gone through. This is another tough one. It really can be. For this, I'd like to share with you a little bit of my own road of victory that I've traversed. As many of you know, or some might not, I lost my eyesight when I was 5 years old. And from the time I lost my eyesight, I had people, mainly adults, say to me when they saw me as a kid, as well as even growing up in high school and as an adult, but mainly as a kid, when they see me, they say, "Bless your heart. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's gonna be okay. You know, God looks out for the blind and the foolish." It's amazing sometimes when you think about the things that people say to you because they never really contemplate on what their words are saying, even if not saying. You know, for example, that looking at God looks out for the blind and the foolish. Oh, what exactly does that mean? I'll leave that alone. But this is what I encountered for most of my life. And it was almost as if in their minds, in their hearts, the fact that my eyes were blind meant that I could not live a full life, a good life. That, you know, God had written me out of the book of good living. It was as if I can't was synonymous with I can't be. And I would cogitate on this. I would contemplate on this often. You know, the behaviors of other individuals towards me. Not because of what I had done or didn't do, but simply because of who I was. Not even who I was, because me being blind, that's not who I was. That's just a certain attribute, or if, depending on how you look at it, that's just a certain part of who I am. My eyes don't see. And it was almost as if my eyes not being able to see, like I said, meant that I could not be whatever be is. And this is what I had to do, is push past and have the will to say, no matter what someone else thinks or do not think about me, I'm going to go on. Because what we can never do, can ever, ever, ever do, is allow someone else's negative conviction about us to be validated by us. Can't validate someone else's negative conviction about you. That's a no-no. No matter what the circumstances is. That's a no-no. I have to share, I've been through a lot of things. Some because of my not being able to see, some not. I've been hurt by love. I've been in situations where, normal stuff. You need a hug, but you don't have anyone to give you one, right? I've been, as an adult, late on my bills, or been in situations where I couldn't pay them for whatever reason. I've even lost everything I owned, including my house that I purchased. I was even at one point, for about a month, did not have a place that I could call home. I've been through some hard times. I've even been in situations where I felt like I was losing my mind. been there. And I'm willing to bet that some of you, while on your road of victory and living your life, and you've been through some things. But this is the thing about it. This is what's important. When you've been through what you've been through, there will be some who will come to you and greet you with negativity. You remember when? I remember when you don't act like your statements start like that. But this is a thing that you can do. You can always stand up strong on your honor and say, I am a survivor. No matter what I've gone through, no matter what I'm going through, I am a survivor. God has made me a remnant, meaning I am what remained, and this means that I'm victorious. You're a witness of your own survival. You're a witness that you are victorious. Perhaps you haven't reached your destiny yet, but it's coming. This is the thing about it. Yesterday's sands. We talked about choices on another talk during another lesson. We talked about the importance of choices and how life and living is all about choices. Yesterday's sands. You have a choice. And yesterday's sands can either be a quicksand for you, admire you where you are, keep you stuck in one place and drowning, sinking, or you can turn yesterday's sands into bricks, into a solid foundation that serves as an offspring, that serves as a springboard that pushes you, bounces you deep into your tomorrows with fortune and favor. By mercy, you went through what you went through. By grace, you got through what you got through. There's nothing to be ashamed of. I talk to individuals all the time who are in prison, who've been in jail, who are on their way, who are just getting out. And this is the thing. You go through things. Life happens. But in order for life to continue, you have to take whatever you've been through and build on it. You've been in prison for 10 years, been in prison for 15 years. You've been an alcoholic for 20 years, a drug addict for 10 years. What did you learn during that time? You take what you learned during that time, and that's what you use as your springboard in building your business. That's what you use in your springboard in being a good husband, a good father, a good friend. That's what you use as your springboard to run that company the way no one else can. All in a positive way. You have the determination. You have the will. It's in you. This is the other thing. In order to be victorious, there must be a victory. In order for a victory to take place, you must have gone through and come out the other side of something. Perhaps you're not the same as you were, but is that a bad thing? You're not unchanged. You came out that other side different, but you also came out that other side unconquered. And this is what you have to lean on. God is giving you an unconquerable soul. You have an unconquerable spirit. If you didn't, you wouldn't be watching this. You wouldn't be listening to the words that I'm speaking today. It's in you. It's been put in you. All you have to do is cultivate it. All you have to do is believe in you. This is what I had to do. Believe in me. During all those times when those words were being said to me, when those different people were basically counting me out, if you will. I'm sorry. You can't see I'm sorry. The empathy is cool. It is, it's cool. But you have to look beyond what's in front of you. If you're in prison, you can't just see those walls every day. You have to use your mind to see past that. And what are you going to do when you get out of that? When you're dealing with the addictions of drugs or alcohol or sex or whatever it may be, you have to look beyond that. Say, this is where I am now, but that doesn't matter. This is where I was yesterday, but that doesn't matter. This is where I am today, and this is my future. This is the future that I'm looking towards. And I'm no longer in this quicksand. In fact, this isn't quicksand. These are building blocks. And that's what you do. You turn yesterday's sands into your building blocks. It's there for you. All you have to do is take it. And in taking it, it just begins with believing in yourself. Believing that you are who you think you are. And from the thinking comes the action. How can you help that out? Read some good stuff. Read some positive things. Find some positive books. Watch some videos by W.C. Blackman. Read my book. Incidentally, for all those people that said, I can't, and there were many that said you can't because you can't see. All those people who said, I'm sorry for you. I am 3 books in. I have 3 best-selling songs, soon to be 5. How do I know? I know. Look for them. I've been touted as being one of the 100 best speakers in the world by Toastmasters International in 2017. I don't believe in I can't hold me down. I can't hold me back. I can't. You can't. Those words from anyone cannot hold you back. Continue on your road of victory. Be your very best. It's in there. All you have to do is just believe and then make it happen.